Have you ever wondered what does a miracle taste like? The miracle of Montalcino tastes like a 15 million years old soil. I know what you're thinking. Can you taste the soil? In wine terms, sommeliers, journalists, we tend to go a little bit wild. True. But when we say minerality, it's a poetic sense. It's the idea that these vines, the vines of the Sangiovese of Montalcino, are cultivated in this super ancient soil. And when they go with their roots looking for water, one way or another, they're gonna be grabbing some of those minerals. So when I taste Montalcino, when I taste this miracle, I get the strength, the power, and the energy of this soil. But above all, it's utterly delicious. What would the nose of a miracle be like? Well, here in Montalcino is the aromas of the gentle violets of the forest of the Valdorcia, of course, which brings so much fresh air through the vineyards of this area, delivering also a very uplifting aromatics of bark tree, forest floor, mushrooms, but also these incredibly inspiring Mediterranean herbs and the fruit of Sangiovese. Sour cherries, wild strawberries, with a touch of Mediterranean herbs and a balsamic action on the finish. Feels like I'm looking at a crackling fire. The miracle of Montalcino looks like fire. The fire of the Monte Amiata, the extinct volcano. But what does the fire represent? Passion. Fire is passion. It's the passion inside this glass of wine. It's the passion of the winemakers that are producing this incredible juice. But if you really look close into the glass, you'll see how this is a transparent red ruby. So when you look into a glass of wine, you ain't just looking at the color itself. You want to look whether this red ruby is opaque or transparent. If it's brilliant, like in this case, the transparency of this wine is the reflection of the purity of Sangiovese. In Montalcino, there has to be, by law, 100% of Sangiovese. And this transparent red ruby is exactly what Brunello di Montalcino is about. Once upon a time, there was an ocean here. An entire ocean with whales and everything. Recently, an entire whale, the fossil of an entire whale, was discovered in one of the Montalcino vineyards. Montalcino was born in water, and so were we. Water is the element of unconsciousness, is the maternal energy, is the instinct. We tasted wines through the eyes, the nose, the mouth, but ultimately, what's more important is how we feel about it. When we drink a glass of wine, it's that feeling that is more important than anything else. And no one else can tell us how we feel about anything, really. The fire of an ancient volcano, the power of the earth, the clay soil and the sandy soil of Montalcino, the lightness of the air of the Val d'Orcia forests, and the water of the Mediterranean Sea. This is the miracle of Montalcino.